Good morning, everybody. Hawaiian shirt Friyay. Hope everybody's having a good time. Our weather is going to improve. Not so much today. Chance of thunderstorm and rain today. That's all good. We don't mind. The weekend is meant to be beautiful. So we're just going to plow into that weekend. I hope everybody's good. I know it's been a crazy week, as it always is in the news, but we're not here to discuss that. This is our break from that. And we had a great week talking about identifying problems in the garden and what you can do. And it was funny because last night I was in here as a customer with Jenny and Harry and of course Jimmy the doggo. And we were looking at things, and we've got everything now sitting at home, everything ready to go. I've got my soils for my pots. I've got my compost, my biochar, my mineral dust. I got all my fertilizers. I mean, I have a lot of this stuff anyway, but I picked up what I needed to. I even picked up a couple of new gardening tools because why not? And I am so excited to get out into the garden. Sunday is my planting day, and tomorrow afternoon, after we do our webinar, is my prep day. So speaking of that, there's some spots, but they're moving fast. Perennials, Brandy and I were both blown away with all of the webinars we did and all of the subjects that we covered and that we still have coming up. I don't think anybody would have bet that the most popular one would have been perennials, and then perennials 2, Return of the Iris. It's actually not Return of the Iris, it's Peony Strikes Back. And just to sweeten the pot, because we were so blown away, we're gonna give away a peony. Now it's really tough to enter. You have to sign up for the webinar and attend, and then Brandy's going to take down the name of all the attendees, and I'm just going to pull one out, and that's going to be our winner. So it's literally that easy. And I should have brought the peony with me. Again, I'm not smart. Picture a peony, and picture a peony flower, but instead of it being pink, it's white and yellow. If you can picture that, then that's what my peony looks like. And it was the last one on the shelf, and I totally scammed it for us because I care more about you guys than anything else. As usual, you know, when we give away this clover, I was a little concerned. I mean, not really. It's not like it was keeping me up at night. But I know there's a lot of people who are like, no, clover is a weed, doesn't belong in the garden. And I'm always kind of interested when I bring this stuff up, essentially how it'll be received. And I even mentioned that to Brandy, and we were just talking, and it was very well received. And that really makes me happy. When people's perceptions change and they realize there's different ways of doing things, or they can look at something and see a benefit in what they once thought was a weed, blows me away. And we have a winner, and a few people asked for pricing, so maybe we'll focus on that. I'll be honest, I don't know what the price is. I have never once stood up here for GAKidsTV for a webinar with CTV and ever brought up a price, because quite simply, I don't know. That's not the point of this. We never ever wanted to come on here and be like, buy this, get this. Our entire goal was education, some knowledge, to have fun, to give back, to hear from you guys. And that was it, end of story. When I did the planter during the planting webinar, one of the questions in Q&A was, how much is that planter? No idea. To this day, I said, if you shoot me a DM, I'll find out for you. We never got the DM. To this day, I have no idea how much that planter was. I wrote everything off, put everything away, send it to marketing. Haha, those suckers paid the bill. Suckers! And that was it. So Brandy will probably, hopefully, be better organized than I am and find out a price.
I will.
But see, she will. Brandy is on it. Brandy makes me look good all the time. But we have a winner, and our winner is Rosemary Greening. Rosemary, congratulations. Brandy told me you also have bunnies. The first time I put this down, I lived in Mount Pleasant years ago. And I converted my lawn. I had the usual dandelions and bellflower and whatnot in it. And I really went heavy with the clover. And after a couple of years, it was about 2/3 clover. Now my vegetable plot was right next to it. There was a path, but that was it. And I had kale and lettuce and spinach and all the good stuff that bunnies like to eat. The rabbits never once came into my vegetable plot, but they would nom down my clover like you wouldn't believe. And the amount of bees it attracted and pollinated, it was wonderful. Less cutting, less watering, less fertilizing. Win, 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 win. So Rosemary, congratulations. Couldn't be happier to get you this. Brandy will figure that out with you. And then we asked some quizzes and some polls this week. And we asked about, if you have an aphid infestation, what do you do? And we asked, do you go straight for the pesticide? Do you do an assessment? Are there any natural predators kicking around? Do you bring ladybirds straight in? Or do you do B and C? Assess, bring in extra ladybirds? How do you approach? Vast majority answered B and C, and I couldn't be happier with that. And like I said, and I even touched on this, I've had to do it before where an infestation was so bad, I did have to use a pesticide. I had to use an insecticidal soap. That's okay, but it shouldn't be the one we go to every single time. We should be taking precautionary methods and always doing an assessment. I'm so glad that that was the answer. And then we asked, what weeds are okay to leave in your lawn? Dandelions, clover, all of the above, none of them. Vast majority, all of the above. Again, great answer. And you know what? No wrong answers. If you want your lawn, I know people who literally practice putting and chipping their golf balls on their lawn. You want to have a pristine lawn, all Kentucky bluegrass and well maintained, hey, go for it. There's ways you can do it with herbicides. You can use herbicides, whatever you want to do. No right or wrong answers. I personally, I am very, not just 1 foot, I am fully in the camp of letting my lawn be wild, just being a natural area for natural indigenous pollinators. So, no wrong answers, but there might be a right answer. And then we had somebody ask, I think I got the name here somewhere, Monica DeVoe. Monica asked about quackgrass in the lawn. Monica, it can be prepped, but it's not easy. So digging it up is massively time and energy consuming. It's dirty and it's going to cost money to fix the lawn. Using a herbicide, there is not a herbicide. So if you remember when we've discussed herbicides, I've talked about selective and non-selective. Selective herbicide doesn't kill grass. It only kills broadleaves, if you will. So with that being said, that's a Killex. You spray that on a dandelion in the lawn, the grass is fine, the dandelion dies. That's how it works. Then you have your Roundup. Non-selective kills any plant it touches, and that's the only one to kill grass. And unfortunately, quackgrass is indeed a grass. Now, a cheaper way than digging it out would be to use a Roundup. You will kill your existing lawn. It's going to happen. I know some people who go out there and they use Q-tips and they painstakingly do all the quackgrass. They kill that. I personally don't have that much time or wherewithal. I have quackgrass in my lawn. It doesn't bother me, but I understand if it does. Best way you can do it, all in, and I've dealt with this problem numerous times, is very carefully on a day when there's no wind, so it's not going to blow everywhere, spray the quack grass with a Roundup. You are going to kill your existing lawn. That's okay. You can bring that back. You wait until the quack grass is killed. Then you treat the area of lawn that you've killed with the seed that's going to blend in. So an all-purpose Kentucky Blue, something like that. You thicken it up, you make sure it's in there. You see the quack grass come back, you spray it. The other option is quack grass tends to get much longer. Don't cut it. Let it grow. Don't cut the grass around it. Your lawn is going to look shaggy, but let the quack grass grow. So your lawn, as they come up, they're going to kind of go, this hand is the quack grass. They're going to kind of come up together, and then the quack grass is exponentially going to get bigger. You can put cardboard behind it, bend it over, don't break it, bend it over and spray it on the cardboard. The cardboard will prevent the existing lawn dying. The quack grass will absorb that, get pulled down to the root system and kill it. That's really your only options. It's easier to take out in a flower bed than it is in your lawn, because you can transplant flower beds out, dig it out, and get back to it. Unfortunately, in your grass, it's going to be difficult. If you want any more info, shoot me a DM and we can talk in person about it. Bradley, woo, I love this channel. You know what? Woo, we love you, Bradley. Nothing but love. You know what? I just want to say, I don't play favorites, but Bradley occasionally wears Hawaiian shirts on Fridays. Some of you don't. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying I love Bradley more. I'm just saying if I did love somebody more, it might be Bradley. That's it. That's all I'm saying. Full Spec Growing. These videos are so great. Thank you so much, Full Spec Growing. We appreciate that feedback. Honestly, it's an honor to do it. We've got a ton of people have seen this and reached out to us, and we've worked with schools and classrooms, Living Institute, City of Calgary. So many people have reached out to us. We can't, unfortunately, do everybody. Literally, this is Brandy and I. It's a passion project. But if we can help, if we can reach out, if we can give encouragement, absolutely we will. So thank you. And Carried 2001. Love this. Always knew clover was good. You're darn right. I love that. You always knew that. And that's how we do it. We get the word out. We share the information. We talk to our friends. We make it happen. And then Fifth Avenue, I almost read that wrong. Fifth Avenue Physio. This is so helpful. We are loving these educational videos. That's what it's all about. I know, right? That's what it's all about, is the education. I can take for granted what I've learned and what I've done from experience. And yesterday, Brandy and I got to work with a group of people. Some had some gardening experience, some had none. And we got to get our hands dirty and work with people and encourage them to grow things and really just let them experience it. And it was wonderful. It was much, you know what? Spring can be really busy behind the scenes. We're dealing with a ton of things. Brandy has to keep up with all the questions and everything coming in on social media. We got to deal with supply chain issues and getting product in. There's a million things that cascade down upon us at this time of year. And sometimes we go, oh my God, can we fit this in? Do we have the time? And we make the time, and holy moly, does it ever pay off. It is so worth it at the end. It reminds us what we're doing it for. So reaching out and thanking us and giving us opportunities, we'll always take it. As always, big love to our nurses and doctors, our teachers, everybody giving the vaccines. You guys are killing it. I know your jobs aren't easy right now, so mad love and respect from us here. It's incredible what you do. I've got friends who are nurses. I got friends who are married to nurses. My kid goes to school. We know people who are teachers. So we get to hear a lot of stories firsthand. And I'm glad I deal with plants. I couldn't do what you guys do. So huge shout out, mad respect and love as always. Keep it up, stay in there. It's been a long haul. Hopefully we're seeing light at the end of the tunnel. So big love to you guys. Stay safe. Sign up for the webinar. Can't wait to give that peony away. Rosemary, again, congratulations. Super excited to get this.
Got back to us.
Bam!
She's
Gotta
so
love
excited.
it. Gotta love it. Excellent. You already got back to us. That makes me even happier. Congratulations. So happy to put this in your hand. For the rest of you, we'll give you some more information on clover. Sign up for our webinar on perennials. Even if all you want to do is win a perennial, hey, all you got to do is sit through me going yama, yama, yama for 45 minutes.
Can I share a picture?
Yes.
Rosemary sent us a picture of her bunnies.
Oh my God. Well, I want to see it.
I know, look. It's so cute.
Oh my God. Okay, there you go. That's your happy Friday. That's a Friyay. There you go. Rosemary, thank you so much. That is fantastic. So if we don't see you tomorrow, enjoy your weekend. Be safe. Look after each other. And we'll see you Monday. Full week of GAKidsTV coming up. We'll have fun together and we'll talk soon. Okay? Take care, everybody. Bye.